Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, everyone. I'm Mr. Irrelevant, and welcome to Mr. Irrelevant Plays. Now, as some of you may know, sure, all of you, because let's face it, no one new really comes to watch Star Trek Online videos. But I have kind of did a few things yesterday. Two ships I want to talk about today, so you guys are getting a 2-for-1 special. Two of some of my all-time favorite ships. Number 1 and number 2 of the Klingon Defense Force. From the Klingon Empire back during the TNG era, these two ships were monsters. One you saw more of, one you saw less of, primarily because of the fact that, well, let's face it, building the second one was expensive. It was also a monster of a ship. But the first one I'm going to talk about is my favorite. And that is the legendary Vorcha. I want to talk about the legendary Vorcha. Well, last night I was trying to break a million with the legendary Negvar for a buddy of mine, so I could prove to him that it can be done. And then I immediately switched to the legendary Vorcha, the build as you see as is, and it too did over a million. Was not expecting it, was not prepared. You know, turn that on. I just wasn't ready, I guess you could say. So let me go ahead and show y'all what the parse was for the legendary Vorcha. Hive Elite 1.124 on just one go. Was not prepared for that. Wasn't even expecting that, but it happened. For the Negvar, go ahead and show you, because I did post it to my buddy of mine that it did happen. Here it is, 1.166 for the legendary Negvar. The legendary Negvar is a monster. Its bridge officer layout is really strong. Its capabilities are top tier. It's a really solid ship. But the first one I want to talk about today is just the Vorcha. Now, why did I do so well with the Vorcha? Well, I have a few theories. One, the maneuverability on the Vorcha is really nice, and it does have a nice drag to it. You know, kind of still moves just a little bit, which can be a hindrance depending on the ship you're flying and the build you're doing. But for the beam fire oil build on the Vorcha, in the way that I have it set up, it was actually really good. And I didn't realize I was using the 2-piece revolutionary set, which, by the way, is a really good 2-piece set to do. If you have the revolutionary set and don't have the Tholian set, run the warp core and the shields for revolutionary set, and then run the competitive engines. Boom. You could even do like the deflector and do any kind of combination you want. You could even just do warp core and shields or revolutionary and then run 2-piece competitive, because the 2-piece competitive set's really good with the deflector and the engines. Definitely probably number 2 for me when it comes to just raw DPSing with the bonuses that it gives, but of course the colony deflector is number 1. I doubt that's going to be changing anytime soon. But yeah, I mean, this legendary Vorcha did over 1 million DPS. Crates are pretty standard from what I have running. This trade I've been running Ship of the Line lately, which comes off of the legendary Avenger. Great trait. Stations, here are my stations. I'm running this for, pretty sure it's Oncon.
No leads.
Which is why we must.
I did not mean to hit play on that. That needs to go away. Sorry, I'm watching the show. Okay, no, that doesn't proc Uncon. That procs temporal tunneling. That's what it is. When it comes to temporal tunneling, I only have like 2 abilities on this setup that procs it, which also doesn't make much sense to me why it did so well. Because normally I would have like a same amount of both abilities that proc uncon and temporal tunneling, but as of right now, there's only 2 abilities that proc uncon, and Gradual procs both. But then you have Stabilize Warp Core proccing temporal tunneling. You have Best Served Cold proccing temporal tunneling. Let Go proccing temporal tunneling, and then Very Cold in Space proccing temporal tunneling on top of Gradual. So you got a lot proccing that one trait. So it might just be that the combination of stuff that I got going on is helping, because I do love the Chrono Capacitor Array. Practically nobody uses it. But here I am. And the setup I have on the Negvar is literally the same, pretty much. Go ahead and show you. And Negvar should have done more. Well, it did do more, but really not by much, but it should have done, you know, way more compared to the Vorchip, but it didn't. I got an extra console slot, extra trait slot. Even has a hangar bay for pets, so I had to have the Type 7s on there, which I will most like. I mean, I might get the elite ones. Maybe I just... If anything, I kind of want to get the pets that come with the Negvar on this thing, because those pets will activate basically this trait at will, which this trait is, even though the DPS isn't quite there for it, it's still a good trait, and it looks cool. But yeah, I mean, both these ships, this one should technically be stronger, especially since it's Intel. How do you know that when it comes to Intel, Borg Duty Officers are prime? Currently just running the 2 that I have, 27, which has been labeled the best, and then 22, which is for engineering intel. But I mean, it's still a good combination. I just want to go on to give y'all a 2-parter. Vorch is fantastic, did over a mil. Negvar is fantastic, did over a mil. It took me 3 tries, actually. So, let me make it big. So here's one try at 927. He was in the Negvar as well. He did 942. Then I did it one more time at 990. And then I did it again at 1.166. But there was one more time where I did do it. I just didn't show him. But then, like, no joke. Granted, it was hours later. Boom. Vorcha. How? I don't get it. But it happened. So that's cool. And what's even more funny is the fact that I was running the Borg Duty Officers that I have currently equipped with it. I mean, these are the 3. I mean, there's more legendary Klingon ships. It'll like load. There we go. Like, I did one on my Bird of Prey forever ago. The only one remaining now is Legendary Bortisque, but the Legendary Bortisque with the Bridge Officer seating is very identical to the Negvar. So both ships should technically run practically the same. Only difference is this is Command Primary and Intel Secondary, and this is Intel Primary and Command Secondary. But they're very, very similar. But yeah, I mean, this is the only one that I haven't really covered, but I guess we can cover it now. So 3-parter. Legendary Bortisque. I also have this X2'd. I would basically be doing this. Minus, of course, the hangar bay. This is basically what I'd be doing. And it would perform practically the same in terms of just DPS. So, luckily, in the stations that I'd be doing, I wouldn't be able to run that. So I probably would run level 3 of Suppression Barrage, which Suppression Barrage is great just because it helps just giving the team the ability to live a bit. So that's a great ability to have, and it's not really nannying because you're just debuffing the enemy's outgoing damage and not their damage resistance. So if you don't like nannying like me, there you go. But yeah, I mean, every single legendary ship that the Klingons have, and I mean every single one, I either have broken a mill, which is, you know, the Bird of Prey, D7, Negvar, and Vorcha, or it has the ability to break a mill. I just haven't gotten around to it yet, which the board is skewed definitely can. It can do it with the torps, it can do it with beams, and it could probably do it with cannons, to be honest. But yeah, I mean, some of these ships get overlooked. Some of these ships don't get used at all, and it breaks my heart because these ships are amazing. They are great fun. They fly well. The builds you can do in them can be unique to themselves. And historically, within Star Trek, the Negvar and the Vorcha are monsters. Granted, the Negvar you didn't see too much because of the resources that it costs. So the primary battleship that you would mostly see in you know, Klingon fleets would be the Vorcha, with some D7 support, as well as the other like mainline cruisers and a few birds of prey as well. But yeah, this was like their bread and butter pretty much. I love the Vorcha. It's literally my favorite Klingon ship. It just looks so good, like a souped up D7. Pretty much what it is. D7 with 4 guns. But I mean, yeah. Vorcha, fantastic. Negvar, fantastic. Fortescue, fantastic. Plus, they're Klingon ships. They look amazing. How could you not like these? Or want to fly them? I do. But y'all know me. I generally fly the ships that are out of the norm. So, there is some news that I have for y'all. I'm going to be doing something soon. Whether it be absolutely hilarious or just not worth my time or effort. But look out for it. Just know that's it's pretty big. Kind of. I'm taking a ship that has been labeled the worst ship in the game, and I am going to slap with it. Kinda did earlier today in a Hive Elite run. You know, I died 3 times. Oh boy. With what I saw. Y'all are in for a treat. So stay tuned. Anyway, hope you all have a fantastic night, a good day, great evening. God bless. And I will see you all